Shout out the Hector Show, pussy.
What's up, Patriots? We're back. Another episode of I'll Drink to That. Here with DVD Dan Victor Does, aka Dan Friel from the Tight White Jeans. You might have seen him on the People's Court. Um, he lost, but it's all good.
I didn't
He's an
lose.
aspiring stand-up comedian. Uh, he has his own podcast, DVD. He's not putting out any episodes because he can't afford to renew his website, but you know, he's a interesting fellow. He's the number one hater of the podcast, so we
Wait a
decided to have him
second.
on.
Hater? What does that mean? I don't hate, I support you.
Listen, all I hear is you think
Oh,
fucking Creed sucks, and that's a
well,
lie.
Creed does suck.
Creed rocks.
But I
Sorry,
can
it's not the
embrace
Tight
it
White
in an
Jeans.
ironic way. But the irony is that it's a Christian rock band.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Three Doors Down is also a good Christian rock band.
Do you like Spin Doctors?
Yeah, Spin Doctors all right.
Can you name me one Spin Doctor song?
What is it, like Two Princes or whatever?
Okay, that is one. I used to cover Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
So you couldn't write your own music?
I've written all my own music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
What's
have
your
my
biggest
own
hit?
music.
You toured, right?
Uh,
Oh, well, first tell them your website that you just told me.
Oh, okay. So, my website that I'm currently promoting is my music. It's called ducktapehalo.com, spelled DUTAPEHALO.com. And that goes directly to my Bandcamp. You can purchase my music. I'm going to put some more stuff up there because, yes, I'm saving a little bit. My funds are a little low, but I'm
Shocker.
Listen, anything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
That's why you used to smoke crack, right? Now you're the strongest guy ever.
Well, I didn't. I only did that a couple times, so I didn't, make that a career.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's pretty common though with like
Wow.
being in a band.
I think you've heard a lot more than I've been
You
led to.
anticipated.
Yeah, yeah. You did some research, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I have done a few things.
But you're clean now. That's good.
Yeah, yeah. Over 5 years.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm stoked about that. And I've now I'm social,
Yeah.
which is cool. I wasn't at first.
Yeah, you put on a few pounds. You looked a lot skinnier.
Oh, I was skinnier. I was not quite as skinny as you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't realize how big you were, dude. Like
Really?
height-wise. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm a big
Small
guy.
person. I
Not
don't
that
know,
you're
I'm
small.
short
I thought you were a little bit bigger from the podcast,
Yeah. I
but
only have twinks on to make me look bigger.
is that true? Well, I wonder. I look like Andre the Giant because
Yeah, how tall are you? Like
again,
6'4"?
I'm 6'2".
That's it.
I'm 6'2", but I'm built wide.
That's what it
Broad,
is.
broad. I would say broad because wide insinuates that you're fat. I am overweight, but I wouldn't call myself obese.
What are you, 260?
Uh,
Get the scale.
it's a little bit more than that, but we don't need to advertise
All
that.
right. You
I
got
think
a
it's
girlfriend? Wife?
no, nope. I mean, I don't think anybody was really getting involved with me when I was recovering.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think I did date somebody last year. Oh God, it
I
was.
feel like you
horrible.
date Asians.
I date them all.
Yeah.
Anyone. I've gotten into all sorts of things.
Drink of that, dude.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm not. I find honestly, I appreciate Black women. I like Latinas. I like. I've dated a couple of Asian women, but I'd say Irish Italian.
Yeah. See, me, I'm a one woman type of guy. I love my girlfriend. That's all you need in this world.
Well, your
One-
girlfriend
one
is
strong
yeah.
woman.
That's great. I wish I had nice women in my life.
You'll get it one day.
Yeah, well, I'm prioritizing getting my ducks in a row. I'll get my finances in order because my finances were kind of bad. I'd been in not, I mean, there's been worse debt, but for me, I was in $20,000 of debt. I'm almost done paying that off after 6 years.
20K in 6 years. That's pretty good to pay that off, dude.
Yeah, I couldn't miss a payment every
Yeah.
month. Yeah, I had to do 300 some odd dollars every month. And I couldn't miss a payment. Otherwise, they would like jack up my my
Interest.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So,
So we got some fan mail here. If
all
you
right,
want to
let's hear
submit
it.
fan mail, Justin Hartman Comedy, Hartman with two N's. Um, and we only got a few pieces. It's been a while. I guess you guys kind of fell off with it. Copy them into my notes
Your nutsack?
notes app.
Okay.
So
Oh, you download.
our first one is from West Virginia. He's 23 years old. His name is James. He says, fan mail, by the way, it's people asking for advice and just some comments. Most of these are advice today. I recently started dating this girl. I really like her. We've been on about 6 or 7 dates now, and I met her parents, and her mom has Down syndrome. I don't know if it's something I can handle long term. Do you have any advice about this? You got any advice about that, dude?
For the mother dating someone with Down syndrome?
No, so it's a
Oh.
guy, he's dating this girl, and her mom has Down syndrome.
Oh. Oh, that's real easy. You just make her laugh.
Yeah, but like, dude, if you had a mother-in-law who had Down syndrome,
Yeah.
you think you'd be able to handle that? Like when she gets older, you're gonna have to like take care, and it's gonna be a rough go at it.
Oh no. I think it'd be great.
You think it'd be great?
Oh
You
yeah.
finally live
Yeah,
that
what
like mother-in-law
I mean,
porn
what is the
fantasy?
fear? What is the fear gonna be? Like that she's gonna be tough to manage? I mean, you don't know it. Anybody who has
You get a
regular,
shot for Christmas gifts.
I mean, it'd be real easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Women don't often have Down syndrome, I feel like it's definitely more like a male-dominated thing.
Well, I mean, I don't know the stats. I mean, you bring them up. Please bring up the stats on the chart, please. I couldn't say off the top of my head, but I think it would be kind of cool. I would personally like it.
Well, we got one that might apply to you.
Hmm.
You're get good at comedy, you fucking loser. Billy 13 from Detroit.
Wait, is he saying this to you?
I think he's just saying it to everyone on the show.
Oh, okay. So wait, say that again because I want to catch every word.
You're gay.
Uh-huh.
You are you are
You are.
gay and retarded.
Uh,
Get good at comedy.
yeah.
You fucking loser.
I'm really internalizing that message so I can channel it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure if you were on the podcast, he would say, "You're gay and retarded. Get good at music. You fucking loser." But
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I haven't heard that before.
what type of music do you play?
Well, I would say
I feel like it's like indie.
indie. Yeah, I was really influenced by punk. Grew up listening to metal. Like the blues. My father's a
Big
musician.
Biohazard guy.
No.
No.
No. Metallica, Iron Maiden, Anthrax, Slayer. I like Bad Religion, the punk. I like Fugazi, No Effects,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Here's another one from Joey B. He's 28 and from Miami. I just found out I have a new job and they're drug testing me. Do you do you know any way I would be able to get around this? I've never skirted a drug test, but I hear a lot of people use like the fake piss. You ever use
That's the
fake
best
piss?
way. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've never done it. I've just basically said, well, guess I'm gonna find a new job. But there's a couple ways. You drink cranberry boost. There's the
Apple cider vinegar.
yeah. There's the niacin. You know about
Oh,
the
that
niacin?
no.
So you got to take about 1,000 milligrams of niacin. It's a flush and
Chug water, dude.
in chugging a gallon of water. Yeah.
All right, and our last one. Uh, I think you're gonna get a rise out of this one.
Oh, really? It's gonna get my blood
Well,
up.
it's the Brickishaw. He's 36 and from Brooklyn, local boy.
Uh-huh.
My wife doesn't believe me that there's fluoride in the water that the government uses for mind control. How do I convince her? I feel like you're a big conspiracy guy.
I well, fluoride is in the water.
Yeah.
But I don't know definitively that it's
Well, like
controlling my mind.
in Nazi Germany, supposedly they were using fluoride to help influence like the public into agreeing with them.
Well, basically, they gave them meth in the form of Mentos.
Well, that was
So
one of
it's
the soldiers. Bro.
paraffin. Yeah, no, but it was available to anyone. They put it out, and it was actually like a candy. and I think I forget what it was, but it looked like a Mentos roll,
Yeah.
and you just pop them. Meth.
Seems like a good fucking time, dude.
Yeah, it must, bro, crush that shit up.
Snort it.
Yeah,
Snorting that.
like I'm working overtime. Yeah, let's get in a tank.
What conspiracies do you believe in, dude?
Well, I mean, aliens, obviously.
I don't think that's a conspiracy. I think that's more just like,
Well, is it, I mean, like, I'm not like ridiculous, but I do believe 9/11 was engineered.
in what way?
Well, I think, you look at something like Pearl Harbor, right? I don't think Pearl Harbor was engineered, but I did think it was allowed to happen because there was little they could do. There was prior knowledge.
Yeah, they thought it was going to
Um,
be a different naval base, so apparently they moved the ships to Pearl Harbor to
yeah,
prevent them. Um,
I guess they did an audible.
yeah, I mean, they can't drive.
Right. And, today they didn't have drone technology, but today I think, I I don't know, it's just very convenient. I think this country, when I say this country, I don't talk about, this country. I love the people of this country. I think that's part of
Yeah,
what
you
what's
did the
great
right thing.
about that. But I will say there's a lot of powers that be that I mean you can only do so much, and unfortunately they speak for the rest of the country, and they make some calls, and I again, it's that situation where maybe they knew something was going to happen, maybe they didn't know something was going to happen. I heard John Travolta trained some people because he's a Scientologist or something.
Wait,
Like, I'm not,
John Travolta did 9/11?
no, I'm not saying John Travolta did 9/11, but John Travolta trained the people who flew the planes into the building how to fly in his private airplane. I heard that. I don't know if that's true. I might be just putting that out there.
Yeah, I think that's a stretch.
I don't believe that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that there's something to the justification for a nation to
yeah,
go into war for 20 years.
yeah.
20 years. We weren't in Vietnam for 20 years. We weren't in Korea for 20 years. We weren't in World War II for 20 years. Why are we in the Middle East? And we just haven't left.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're taking all their shit. It's modern day colonialism, like
Yeah.
to an extent. But I don't know. I think we had like prior knowledge of 9/11, but
Yeah.
like fucking, it was also just a lot of we had all the pieces to put it together, but the CIA, FBI, all those like the big three letters or whatever, they weren't communicating with each
Hmm.
other. Um,
Yeah.
but
There's like all that stuff, but like, even like how the building fell, I saw that. I was like, that looks like a demolition. That doesn't look like a thing crumbling because, and it happened within hours. It
yeah,
wasn't like, oh, it hit and then, a day later it was still burning and it fell. It happened within like less than an hour.
yeah, I mean, at what point though, like it's a lot of weight. The a plane fucking flying into it, it's definitely going to compromise the structure more than just a fire.
Hmm.
And so, like, the prolonged just burning or heating it is going to
Well, I get the top.
weaken yeah, but once the top, like, once one layer collapses, then that weight is going to bring all the other layers down.
I'd love to hear some because I never heard how somebody could quite explain that whole thing, that whole like the physics. Like, Neil deGrasse Tyson, I watch a lot of his stories and he talks about all this stuff.
Yeah.
I never heard somebody explain the physics of how those came down, but it's like never forget. And it's like, oh, don't say our government had anything to do with it. I'm like, well, I mean, people went to war. I know people that went over there. I know
Yeah.
people that went to Afghanistan and Iraq and they saw some messed up stuff. That's all I'm saying. Can I say shit?
Yeah, you can say whatever the
Okay.
hell you want.
Because I don't want to, I
I
don't want to
said
censor
gay and
myself.
retarded already. Yeah. Buds and bagels.
Hey, bagels. I heard they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I always love a bagel.
Best in the business.
With
They
a
said that
Z.
they're gonna open up a bagel store in Williamsburg, and
Really?
that that's been in the progress for 8 years now. But
Bushwick. Set it up in Bushwick.
yeah,
And then, a bagel cart. Yo, a bagel like
but
cart.
I don't know if you'd be able to distribute it legally like that.
It would not be legal.
Yeah, Oh, care.
But yo, go outside a show. There's all these concerts that happen. Bring the bagel cart up and say, hey, bagels after a concert's pretty good.
I could fuck up a bagel right now.
Right. Right. So I don't do any bagels per se anymore.
Yeah, what are you, Jewish?
No. No, I'm a German Italian. So,
Oh, let's see. I
I found out a
Ah,
lot
ba-
about my heritage earliest. I actually,
yeah,
are you
I'm
are you
German, Italian, and Irish.
you are? Oh, nice. Hey, brother.
Yeah, my paisan.
Yeah, I've definitely, but my by my size, you probably tell I'm German. That's a big part of my.
I don't know. Hitler was a small dude.
Well, I don't think.
He was like 5'8". He
I,
wasn't
I
like
mean,
too small.
I don't think he was an example of most. Like I am the build of German, German
Yeah,
people.
you're the Visigoth.
Yeah, my brother, he's 6'4". I'm 6'2". My dad's 6'3". My nephew is 13 and 6'2".
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's enormous. They eat so much. I don't know. And they're teenagers, so it's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, I do what you gotta do. They're on food stamps. Get all
What?
that government cheese.
No, no, my brother is actually like I was the fuck up, and my brother is sort of like the I mean, he was the good, he did everything right. Honor roll, full ride to college, went to school for computer science, works for a major pharmaceutical company. Is now head of the AI division.
That's a pretty
You
smart
know,
guy. He's doing well in life, and then here
yeah,
you are.
yeah, yeah. I turned 50. He went to Japan and missed my
You're
birthday.
50, dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I don't hide it because I know I look good. Yeah.
I would think you're 48.
It's only 2 years.
2 years younger.
2 years. Shave off what you can, right?
Yeah.
I felt like it was 5. Like I could be, I could, I could,
Yeah, you can be
I
45.
could be 45. I've been a
If
solid
you dye
5
your
year.
hair, I mean, I think you'd be good.
Yeah, and I never wanted to dye my hair because you can't tell now, but I had a blonde streak.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be a gray streak.
Yeah, it is. But there's still like a few like flakes in it.
Yeah, flakes. I mean, it's just you get older, it happens. But man, but I have some wild times. I mean, shit. If you want to
Yeah, I
know
mean,
any
you were in
stories,
the we'll go into some stories. Tell us about
yeah.
the tight white jeans.
All right. So tight white jeans. I was in this band. I played in a lot of bands, growing up, high school, college, and then, moved to New York and I was doing some bands. So Tight White Jeans, you know, kind of like not want to say grunge, but it was like sort of like a cross between punk and like indie rock. And it's a trio, me, this guy, JD, who played bass, and this guy played Dave. Dave played drums. And we, put an album together. First did an
You were the front man, right?
I was the front man. I wrote. All right. Now, there's a lot of, feelings about who writes songs, but if you write the words and the chord changes and, you're pretty much writing the songs, which I did, right? We took those songs and, my bandmates arranged it. We made some, edits and changes and, worked it out. So yeah, did they contribute to the process? Yes. When we went to, put the album together and did the, what do you call that when you put all the legal shit together?
Copywriting.
Copywriting. Yeah. When we did the copywriting, we split it 3 ways because I thought that was fair. I was like, I did say, hey, dude, I did write these songs, but it was an ego thing. So I just, whatever. I did have a little bit of a drinking problem at that time. And I did get a little drunk when we'd practice. But the drummer drank like just as much, and he'd get sloppy drunk and start hanging on you. He was really tall. He was like 6'4", really ugly too. And he'd hang on your neck, and I just like, dude, like, bro, it's not cool. He gets scary drunk. I mean, I get drunk and be stupid and pass out and maybe puke or something. But anyway, so we did an album. I was like, look, dude, I can't afford to do this. And he paid for the album. We did an EP, we split that, we paid for it, and I said, okay, cool. Then wanted to do more studio time, and I says, okay, but if you're paying for this, I can't pay you back.
Yeah.
You got to understand that. He's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll make our money. We'll be huge. And they were 10 years older than me. I was 32 at the time, and they were 42. And I felt like, we had a thing. We weren't doing a lot of we were doing some shows. We had some good shows. We played at Trash Bar, we played at Ace of Clubs. We
Was
played
it
a
when
bunch
you're in
of
New York?
different. Yeah, these are all New York clubs.
Okay.
You know,
You St. Vitus and stuff.
might have gone to St. Vitus. I don't know if we did that at that time. I mean, this is in 2008,
Okay.
2009. So I don't really remember a lot of the names, but we did Barry Electric. I mean, I played that a bunch. Maybe it wasn't with that band, but yeah, we played a bunch of different spots, some places in Greenpoint. We did uh God, Matchless
Yeah.
and
So you were getting booked,
yeah. So we did some shows, but we weren't like
bringing it
selling.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we didn't make money, but we thought the album would be the way to do it. And again, this was like before Spotify.
Yeah.
You go, so they wanted to make CDs. Dude does a 10-song album, says, okay, we're gonna order 6,000 CDs. 6,000, 10,000, something ridiculous like that. So I was like, all right, it's your money, but like just know that I can't afford to pay this back. I don't
Yeah.
think this is a good idea.
Like you had
But
like you can take most of the profits, but like
well, he was going to take the profits and then,
till he got his money back.
right, till he got whole. I didn't, know exactly how that was going to happen, but like he was just always gassing me up and being like, yo, we're going to be huge, smoke a bong, bro. And so it gets to this point, then they have a band meeting with me and they say, well, you are emotionally out of control and
I can see that.
you can drink too much. You drink too much at practice. You start fights and you're the problem basically. And I said, look, so they basically said, look, you got to like admit to your wrongdoing or whatever, and you have to leave the business decisions to us. And I was like, fuck that. I'm not, dude, I'm not going to step out of the
I mean,
business
it
decision.
makes sense because you're
What?
not contributing any money.
Well, business meaning like, you used my material
Yeah, okay. I
and
understand.
and I gave you, what I'd say is a fair,
Yeah, like
share of
basically
of
you're
what the copyright is. So like if we all make out, we all make out. And so they're saying, hey, make business decisions. I think it was a dumb business decision to do an entire album. We didn't have to spend that much time in the studio. We mixed for a long time. The album cost $6,000 to make.
yeah.
Right.
Did you make any money from it?
No.
Yeah. It's not
But
good.
yeah, no, it wasn't good. We did like awesome artwork. I did like hand drawn stuff, did collage, did photography. It was a nice CD, but nobody has a fucking CD player, do they?
Oh, that time it did.
Yeah. But they were on their way out.
Yeah.
I don't think it was smart to make a run that big. I don't think it was smart to spend that much time in the studio. I think we could have done a lot of things differently, but I was drunk, they were drunk. We did practice at the same space as the Yeah Yeah Yeahs,
Okay.
and there was like, typically like in a practice space you get 24-hour access. You share the space. It was a drum room for the drummer for the National. I don't know if you know the
No, I'm not
National.
familiar.
So a lot of drummers will like do rudiments and stuff in the morning to get warmed up and whatnot. And that was our little claim to fame. But I don't know if you know that band. No,
Nope.
they're better than Creed.
No. Dude, you're fucking out of your mind thinking Creed's a bad band.
Is a justification for saying things that are not. Just because you're mentally ill doesn't mean that
No, I'm not
you're
justifying it.
out of your mind. Like he's out of his mind, but that's not because he's mentally ill. It's because he's not well. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
there's a
isn't
difference
that the
between, it's
not
not the
well
same
and
thing.
mentally ill?
No, mentally ill means you can be mentally ill and be well, but being mentally ill and being unwell is not a good combo.
Yeah, obviously.
So just simply saying that he's mentally ill doesn't really complete the thought. And I don't think, like, I advocate for that. I myself have a diagnosis, and I advocate on behalf of people because I think it's messed up, and there's a lot of media and stuff that misrepresents people, and people need to be more empathetic. And if you can be more empathetic to people who are, have a major health concern, like somebody with Down syndrome,
Yeah.
right?
That's
That's
the guy's mother-in-law.
yeah, dude. I think she's probably awesome. I'd love to hang out with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that person has no beef or like need to be cool or they just are who they are, and I appreciate that about people who can't help but be anything but who they are. I love that about people.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm a fuck up, so I can't hide that, right? I can't hide who I am, so guess what, I get to be free, and that freedom, I think, really lends itself to being something good. But when you have somebody who's unwell, like Kanye, makes a fucking piano sound as his song. That's a freaking, I don't know, but it's really hot and fire. I was like, there's so many other musicians who are good.
Yeah. I'm not saying Kanye West is the
When you call him a
alpha and
genius,
omega. I didn't say he was a genius. I think he's just talented.
there are people who use that because Yeezys, whatever. I don't know. But like, who do you think is a genius?
Scott Staff, singer of Creed. Who do I think is a genius?
Uh-huh.
Well, like, I don't know, I feel like most geniuses aren't good people.
Yeah.
So, like, in like
I don't
one
know.
sense of the word, like on the Kanye West note, like Hitler could be considered a genius for what he was able to do. Do I think it was right? Absolutely not. It's abhorrent and wrong. But to become the ruler of a country you weren't even born into, born in rather, and then take over and then almost take over all of Europe. Like
Mm,
you have to have some, like, granted, being a genius
charisma,
is
maybe.
like George Washington is a perfect example of this as well. Uh, he was a terrible general, but he surrounded himself with the right people. Being a genius is knowing your flaws, and when you're in a position of power, surrounding yourself with the right people to help you complete the job. Realizing, oh, you don't have every capability.
Right. I don't think being a genius, definitely, you don't get the benefits of being a genius because you're a genius. I think there are people who capitalize on those who are
Yeah,
genius. So if you are successful, it doesn't mean that you're a genius. It just means that you've been able to market yourself well or market somebody else well.
yeah, 100% agree.
Like that's like you look at like somebody like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. I mean, they took smart people and capitalized on them,
Yeah,
I mean, exploited them if you really want to look at it a certain kind of way. Um, but the tight white jeans, just talking about being exploited.
trying to call yourself a fucking genius, dude.
Oh, no, I didn't say I was a genius, but if you want to call me a genius, I won't stop you.
But no, it's also like, uh,
Because you know what is genius? I was brought to the people's court, and guess what? I won.
you won.
I won money.
How much you get?
250 bucks.
Wow.
And a TV spot, which I spotted, and I called out my band Duct Tape Halo, on national television. So yeah, I'd say that was pretty cool. And he was pissed. He was waiting for me outside, and I had a couple Xanax, so fuck you.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Yeah, I brought my girlfriend in at the time, just walk in, like I was like, yo, can you come with me? I'm like,
Trying to fight me.
this dude's like got my social security number, and he's like trying to fuck with my taxes. He contacted the IRS, and
Yeah.
he's like trying to say all sorts of
He's
shit
like, I
about
am
me.
Dan Victor,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I fucking, I don't know. I haven't claimed
Yeah.
$10,000.
Some bullshit. Some bullshit. But yeah, that was cool. But it's on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, lives on forever in YouTube.
Yeah.
But nah, there's a back to geniuses. I mean, I do think I was just talking about like famous leaders in history, but like you
Okay.
look at people like Stephen Hawking's and like Einstein,
Yeah.
like even Oppenheimer to an extent, like they're geniuses, but genius is only not only is it subjective, but it's only relegated to one area, like a specific. I don't think you can be a general genius. Like you can be
Like a
the
junior.
best at science, the best at art, the best at math, the best at this and that. Like
Have you ever seen what makes intelligence, like, they say, you're 150,
like
testing
IQs.
IQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like there's a certain percentage of each personality trait, and being creative, it's not the most intelligent, but it's the
Yeah.
third most intelligent is the most creative. So I think part of being a genius is knowing how to apply information. And
So
are
you
you?
think Kanye West is semi-genius?
No, he's a freaking he was very good at finagling things. By the way, P. Diddy got off.
Thank God. Free dick.
Oh my God.
He ain't do
Diddy
nothing.
did it and he got away. He diddled and he done did it.
He ain't do nothing.
He did it all.
Innocent.
And he
He's
didn't get
innocent.
away innocent. He was not, he did get found guilty of prostitution.
Yeah. Though that's pretty good in comparison to
But
RICO charge.
yeah, well, he
Bought prostitutes before.
I don't think so. Not
Have
that I know of.
Paid for pussy.
I have not paid for it, but it doesn't mean I haven't slept with a prostitute.
You've got your Diddy. You have the same track record.
No. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. So I worked for this guy, right?
Yeah.
And at this time, I was working for a publication. I'm not going to mention this name because I don't want the dude. Rich people are scary, by the way.
Kazam. Yeah.
You don't know, bro. People have money can do like Epstein's not like that. Epstein's on another level, but like this dude like probably made like over had over 100 million in the bank,
Yeah.
right? Had big company. I was working at this company in one of his companies, and at this time, like I didn't know it, but I was gonna be fired because I called him on some sexual harassment shit, and he didn't like that. So anyway, he just was like, okay. And in my mind, so there was this girl I met at my work. Like we had a keg, and she was partying with this Russian girl, and there's these two Russian girls. They're like 25, and they were like pretty hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're pretty hot. So this girl randomly calls me. She has my number. She randomly calls me and says, "Hey, pick me up. I got a bag. Can I come to your house? Can you send me an Uber?" And I was like,
This is recent.
this was within the last 10 years. So, yeah, I mean, I'm clean over 5 years. So yeah, I wasn't doing a play to blow and hooking up with a girl. So that was potentially a prostitute. And yeah, so she was like, she could have been a Russian prostitute. I don't know. He might have paid for it and said, "Hey, go here." Cause who brings like, dude, it was a lot of coke. I mean, we did it all, but
Yeah,
I was like,
Probably like 2 8 balls.
no, not that much. I would have been fucking geeked out, but no, it was a fair amount, for two people. We did a whole bag, and we hooked up, and she stayed over, and then she went and never heard from her again. So I mean, so that's
Flag.
my guess.
DVD's playing, dude.
Back in a few years back, I was. I mean,
It's not too late.
it's never too late, but I think I want different things in my life now. I mean, I've matured a lot. I think like drugs kind of kept me in a certain mind state.
You gonna go to like any singles event, speed dating?
I I always did well.
Let's do this.
But
I'm a girl at a bar. How are you picking me up?
well, because I'm sober, I don't really go to bars.
All right, I'm a girl at a pool hall.
Okay. And I see you
Yeah, I'm right
across the
here.
room,
Just walk up to me right now. I'm just sitting there
but I don't go up
staring
to
into
people.
space.
I don't go up to people.
Oh, I wish somebody would talk to me.
That's not how I work.
All
All right, I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down.
What?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it down. You either somebody's approachable or they're not approachable, right? And you're like, "Hey, are you
I
playing
think you
pool?"
look too much into this.
No. It's like somebody's approachable. They're not available, or they are, right? Somebody who can tell is somebody who's like available. They're looking your way. Say, "All right, she got a friend. I'm with my buddy. Hey, you guys want to play doubles?" That's how I do that. And then say, "All right, hey, girls versus guys. All right, cool." So then you say, "What's going on?" And then you take it someplace else. But that would be my move. But my old move, it's like, "Hey, you want to come to my house and smoke some weed?" Can't do that anymore.
Do you smoke weed?
No, I'm sober. I'm
Okay, I didn't
completely.
know if you were like
I'm,
California sober.
no. I'm 100% zero alcohol, zero hard drugs, no hallucinogens, no ketamine, no. Only thing I do is Red Bull, caffeine.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you fuck with Celsius. I'm trying to get Celsius sponsored.
I don't know. Celsius is. I've never had a Celsius. I'm kind of scared to try it.
they're
Like
great.
it's like some Four Loco shit.
No, it's 200 milligrams of caffeine,
Uh,
good amount of vitamins, and they
oh
taste
yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, it does.
Yeah,
You guys got one?
I got a cherry Coke one in the fridge.
Shh. I mean, you think I could try it?
I wouldn't go.
First
that far.
time, first Celsius,
Yeah, go get it.
Virgin Celsius,
Dude, it's the best.
only Fahrenheit for me.
Yo, pour it in a cup. Make sure he actually likes it before I fucking waste it.
Don't waste it. That sweet, sweet nectar. Oh man, but I do like.
Because if you take a sip of it and you like it, like, feel free, finish the whole thing. But
Okay.
if you hate it, like, they're a little pricey.
Are they? What do you get? Like a 4-pack and.
I buy them at 7-Eleven.
Hmm,
So normally they're like $3 or $4 each.
damn,
But
shit is expensive.
like it has sales like 3 for
Alright,
6
thanks.
sometimes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, if you like it, finish the whole thing.
All right, I'm gonna give you a little sommelier.
Yeah. Celsius
smells
sponsor
good.
shit.
Sounds good.
I did a 5-day fast or 7-day fast.
I heard about this. How was your hair?
It's
Like,
good.
was it didn't fall out?
No.
Okay. It was only 5 days. I thought it
Maybe
was
it's 7.
longer. I
Maybe
thought
it's
you did
7.
a month.
No, it's 7
No?
days. All
Oh,
I had
okay.
was beer, liquor, Celsius,
That's
water,
delicious.
coffee. Yeah.
Do you mind? Do you mind? I'm gonna promote this, and who knows? It's tasty.
Yeah, that's my favorite flavor,
All
man.
right.
Tastes like a fucking cherry Coke.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm gonna put this down.
Yeah.
Do this.
Did you tell him about the vodka we put in it?
See, that wouldn't be funny, and according to my therapist, that actually wouldn't be relapsing because it wasn't my choice.
Yeah.
You know that? I found that out because I'm going to tell you something. Somebody was smoking crack on the train and blew it in my face. And I got real mad. And this dude was so smooth about it. He was like real slouched over. I thought he was doing, he looked like a junkie, but he was smoking crack as cool as could be, wearing cowboy boots, looked like a hipster.
Yeah.
And he blows it in my face. And there's a train full of people. I'm like, get the fucking shit out of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. And then I'm starting to feel it. And then I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm on my way to work. And I'm like grinding my teeth. And I'm like, oh, fuck, did I get high? And I'm like, I kind of feel a little
You can
high.
get contact high from crack.
If you inhale,
And-
yeah. I mean, it wasn't like I was super high, but
Yeah.
like I caught something. I felt like from not doing anything for years and then having that
Yeah.
hit your system. And I went to my therapist. I was like, oh shit, dude, I gotta come clean. This happened and I'm really worried it fucked with my sobriety. And, she broke it down. It's like, listen, I'm not saying that you knowingly put yourself in a situation. You did what you could. You walked away. And,
Yeah.
I went to a different train car and, cursed them out because I talked to people on the train. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
Yeah, neither do I. Fucking, but I don't know, I feel like you're pretty like you're not afraid of confrontation.
No.
Yeah.
I'm,
It's a trait that's lost in our society. I feel
Really?
like a lot of
How
people
so? How so?
are like very non-confrontational.
Mm.
Most people are very passive aggressive
Yeah.
and like I don't know, they just have balls, just say what's on your fucking mind.
Yeah. It's not always served me well.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking ruined relationships. Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? I'd
So it
rather.
caused so many unnecessary like fights in bars and
Mm.
shit like that.
Well, do you go up to people and say shit to people in bars or how's that go down?
No, like someone will bump into me and they'll be like, "Watch where you're going," like just because they got like some liquid courage in them. I'll be like, "Oh, dude, fuck off! You're a fucking like you're a prick."
Oh, so you give them some lip and
Oh yeah, I have a temper.
oh, you do.
Yeah,
You seem very chill.
yeah, I've worked on it a lot. I'm
Okay.
mostly pretty chill now,
Nice.
but I actually like mediated. Like my friends almost got into a fight with this dude the other night,
So you
and like I
escalated.
yeah, but like once like I'm going, I'm going.
Mm-hmm. It's hard
It's hard
slow
to
it
do
down.
now, like get me angry, just because it's been like years of fucking working on it.
Yeah.
But like, if it's the wrong day, I just have a hair trigger,
Yeah.
especially like certain things. I'm just like,
Yeah,
"Ah,
no.
fucking
Some things get to you. It's like something like I hate bullies. I hate seeing
Yeah.
people bully.
I mean, I bully people, but it's funny, so it's all right.
That's a different kind of a thing. You
I'm
know,
just a prick. I'm
you're
not,
giving
but I mean,
somebody a little
shit.
shit. Yeah, and that's okay because at the end of the day, you know that I don't hate you.
No,
You
you just
know
hate
that
the
I don't
podcast because
like
you're
you
a
be a
cunt.
little asshole and be like, oh fuck you. It's okay. I don't mind you picking on something about me as long as it's funny.
Well, dude, you were telling Pat you were gonna come to my comedy show and heckle me.
I didn't say that. I said I was going to sit in the front row and not laugh.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that
I
if
think
that's
I
heckling?
think I'd be able to
I
pick
would
you.
I would I would just be I would sit in the front and I'd say nothing, but if I was asked something, I might respond.
Yeah.
As is often done in a comedy show. Do you crowd work?
Not typically. I
No.
think it's kind of a cop out in a lot of
Mm,
sense.
it is.
If you're a competent comedian, it's just having a conversation and then noticing the first unusual thing someone says
Hmm.
and then going off that. A lot of
Yeah.
people have crowd work that goes into their material. A
Yeah.
lot of my material doesn't like work with that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like I was doing crowd work last night. I was yelling at some chick who was from Morocco. Uh,
Well, is this people who interrupt you, or is this you intentionally go
If
out?
someone interrupts me, then I start with them. I say, hey,
Yeah.
like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I did it the other day. I was doing this like singles event in Long Island,
Oh,
and it was like,
cool.
first of all, why are you doing a comedy show at a singles event? Because everyone's talking. Like you're there to meet people, and like I understand that, but as like the performer, I'm just like, all right, you guys are gonna fucking show me some type of respect.
Yeah.
And I just went off on the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
Some lady like was yelling at me, and I was just like, "Yeah, fuck you." And she started stuttering. I was like, "Oh," I called her a dusty old cunt,
Wow.
and she started walking to the stage yelling at me, and she kept stuttering. So I was like, oh, "You nervous? Because this is the first time a man's
You,
talked
you,
to you
you,
in 30 years."
what's the
Yeah,
problem?
I told some guy he needs to stop pretending like he's in the mob. He's just a
Oh,
fat fucking guinea.
oh,
And
easy, easy,
dirty
easy.
fucking wops.
Oh my God.
What?
You're
I
gonna,
forget you're a fucking Dago.
I'm Italian and and those things don't really affect me
Yeah, but
'cause it's
you're
like, it's not
northern.
really, I'm Southern
I'm
Italian.
from Sicily.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to find out. I was like really interested to find like I didn't look this stuff
Yeah.
up, but my father handed me this book that my uncle put together about my German heritage for back to 1700. And apparently my family owned a shoe store in Germany, but we're from Kiel, we're from northern Germany.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to say that my grandfather, had been doing work in Germany and back and forth in the 20s and 30s, and he actually heard Hitler speak and he was like,
This guy's sick.
yeah, I yeah, man, I totally bought it. No, he was like, yo, it's time to get out of
Yeah.
Germany. So yeah, he moved over here. He was in Elmhurst, Astoria, and actually was my grandmother's mother lived in Sunnyside. So a lot of my roots are in Queens, I found
Yeah,
out. So
same.
so I'm kind of like, wow. And then, and I grew up in Jersey, so I'm a Jersey boy. You probably hear some of that come out. And then, Jersey does not like Long Island, so
Yeah, because
I
we're the
give
same
I
thing.
give my
Just
friend
we're better.
uh, oh, yo, we got
New
some
Jersey,
trees and
shitty.
we're on the solid land, we didn't like
Long Island has the same shit.
Long Island does have the same shit and it's the shittiest shit.
No,
But
Suffolk County sucks. Nassau County is where it's at.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is it
basically Queens
green?
light.
Oh, it's Queens Light.
Yeah, it's Queens without apartment buildings,
Okay.
or like fewer.
Yeah. I like rural New Jersey. That's more like
Yeah,
where I
that's
grew up.
Suffolk. Suffolk's like
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. I like the country. I like woods.
Yeah.
I was a Boy Scout.
Were you molested?
Well, you were saying things that you didn't want to talk about. I'm going to tell you a story. Um, so while I wasn't sexually molested, I was locked in the girls' bathroom by my troop. we were camping and my buddy had to take a dump and there was no toilet paper in the men's
Yeah.
room. So we went into the ladies' room and I was looking out. These dudes from my troop pushed me in. They put a rock, wedged it in the door, and just left us in there until somebody came to get us. Like nobody
Yeah.
came to get us, but like until somebody
So what does
needed
that
to
have
use the
do with you
bathroom.
being molested?
Well, I was emotionally molested.
Oh,
I was scarred emotionally. I was thrown. It was hazed quite a bit, and I couldn't take it. Listen,
that's not too
hazing
bad.
that.
I thought you were about to be like, yeah, yeah, and then like my friend, he tried to grab me and do stuff
Well,
like
have you
that,
ever
but
had your hand dunked in water, warm water, while you're sleeping?
no,
You're supposed to
I've
piss
done that
your.
to people.
You're supposed to piss
I've
your
done that
sleeping
to-
bag. You
Anthony
know?
Basil got that done to him.
Did it work?
No,
Let's see. No, I mean most of it was like harmless, but they were like really mean. I
yeah,
mean, they
no,
were
kids
cruel.
are dicks, dude.
And I was young. I was in 6th grade because I did Cub Scouts and I did the whole thing. And I loved camping. I loved fire. I loved hiking. And I got into the Boy Scouts and it was like a bunch of older dudes who were just like talking about girls. And I hadn't really hit puberty yet.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know what to say.
You're like the
You know?
40-year-old version.
I was the 40-year-old
Love that
version.
They feel like sandbags.
It's like sandbags. It just doesn't feel. I don't know. Like this one guy has asked me, he's like, "Hey, what would you do if a girl sat on your lap?" And then I'd be like, "Well, I'd ask her to get up."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah," and they were just like, I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Well," but I'm like, 10. I'm not.
What are you supposed to say? All right, I'm gonna grab her and fuck the shit out of her.
Yeah, my hairless body.
Yeah, you're
Well, to be honest, I was pretty hairy at a young
yeah, but
age, so
pubescent.
yeah, but yeah, I wasn't conscious of any of that stuff, and I just I don't know, man. I had a hard time growing up.
Yeah, is that where like you think you fell into drugs?
Well, I didn't do drugs until I got to college.
Okay.
I didn't even drink until I got to college because my family was a little messed up. Like I had my parents had a pretty rough divorce. I there's a bunch of different stuff. But
Checks out.
yeah, it checks a couple boxes. My mom was pretty intense. My dad was like, doing some of his things. I had really great grandparents, thank God. But, my mom was like really up in my shit. So I got to college. I went to Pennsylvania, went to art school, did graphic design. And when I got there, I was just like, oh shit. So I started drinking and having a good old time.
One thing led to another. Yeah.
One thing led to another. And then
smoking crack.
no, not that yet. I did some acid, I did some opium, I did some mushrooms. It's
Smoked
funny.
opium, dude.
Yeah, dude, I smoked opium and some green and it was like pretty wild. I was telling this guy, I was like, this one time we had it around because, hash would come in every once in a while and then you get some opium once it was like kind of like hash. And you did it and
No, it's not.
well, the gumminess, it's like the
Okay, yeah.
consistency. It's like
Well, they're
yeah.
talking about
Well,
the
what's
high.
wrong with opium? I mean, it was like
It's basically heroin.
yeah, I guess.
Cooler.
I guess, but
should get
we
opium
smoked
bite.
it, so it wasn't like we were sniffing it or shooting
I
it.
got one tattooed on me. You're an Asian dude.
Yeah, Asian dude
Opium.
smoking
It's like
opium.
a traditional tattoo design.
Nice. You got some cool tats.
Yeah, I got a lot.
You got like very good color. When I started getting tats, the color wasn't so good.
You only got the one on your arm, I see.
No, I got a
These are-
couple. And I got a couple up here, but nothing too crazy. I just like need a little ink. But you got a lot of nice, great color and shit, man. I was thinking about getting a tattoo, but um,
We'll tattoo you soon.
what?
I just gotta get the machines at my girl's house.
I was a little nervous because I'm like, I want to get a tattoo here, and I saw this one guy. I'll tell you the idea. So I was at this thing called White Ass. It was this party in the middle of the woods. What? It was called White Ass. You want to hear the story?
Yeah. Tell me
Okay. So White Ass, the phone number is spelled White Ass, but it's like 28 acres. in the shadow of the mountains, blah blah blah. There's a creek and stuff, and so there's an outhouse, so there's like running water, but it's only for like showering and shit. So there's like all these bands playing out there, and yeah, man, this dude I met out there, he had this tattoo. Oh, well, shit, dude. First night, see all the bands. We're getting drunk. I was drinking a handle of fucking Jameson. We go into this thing. They have a sweat lodge. It's basically like a sauna in the woods, and it's a
It's
wood
like
burning
straight burning.
stove. No, it was awesome burning. It was better. Fuck Burning Man, dude. This is like in the woods, man, with some fucking dudes drinking Pabst. So
So you like being surrounded by sweaty dudes in the woods?
well, if they're fucking feeding me drugs and beers, I'm good with it. So this dude, my buddy Sean McNally, he was a singer in
And
the
you don't
band.
think, and you hate Diddy,
Dude, this is awesome.
a guy
All right,
drugging you
so
in the woods,
no, 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 no.
surrounded
He
by a
didn't
bunch of
drug me.
sweaty men.
He hands me this big bag, and he's like, "Here, eat this." And I grab it, and it feels like a thing of dirt, and I shove it in my mouth and I eat it, and then I forget that I ate it because I'm drunk, and then I'm outside laying around the campfire like on a lounge chair, and it's like 3, 4 in the morning. I was like, "Shit, why am I waking up? Like I just passed out." And this dude starts giggling. He's like, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Right? Yeah. He's like, do you want to see the sparkling water? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, come down to the river. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I was like in a little bit of a trip. And then that next day, McNally makes this big pitcher of lemonade, which is basically mushroom shit. And I met this guy. So this is where it kind of comes to. This guy says, I see a tattoo, and the tattoo is this fucking rooster that had a noose around it. And it was like
Okay.
right here, right? And I was like, "Yo, that's a pretty nice tattoo." He's like, "It's the only one I have." I said, "Well, what does it mean?"
Choking the chicken.
He's like, "No." He said, "I always wanted a cock that hung below my knee."
Uh,
So I was thinking that's the tattoo you could give me.
the bird would look like this one.
Well, that's actually pretty cool. I was thinking like even if it was just a bird, like I kind of like the idea of a bird. So maybe a bird would be cool, you know?
I can hit you with one of these, with the little V's.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking more like the dodo, like maybe like an eagle or something. Or a hawk.
Uh, uh,
No? What?
I don't know what type of tattoo artist you think I am.
Well, you got a lot of tattoos. You got
That
to pick
doesn't mean I
something up,
can tattoo.
right?
I'm a genius, just not at art.
You're a genius. So, talking about genius, I'd be curious to hear in what way do you think that you're a genius?
I'm just smart as fuck.
Okay.
I know
All
something
right.
about
Well, in
everything.
what ways? Because people are smart in a lot of things.
I know something about everything.
Uh-huh. All right.
I understand how the world works.
Okay. All right. I'm just, and I feel that. I get that energy. I really, in all seriousness, comedy is something that I'm really
Oh yeah,
finding fascinating, and being that you do stand up, I think that's really cool. I would
that's something you've
never
never done. Stood up.
I that's a joke. I
Yeah,
get it. I get it. Nice. Um
because you're fat.
yeah, I roll
Yeah.
because I'm a rocker. Rock and roll. Rocky Road. Huh?
All right, let's get
Okay,
back
keep
to
it going. Um how you doing? Keep it moving.
something else you don't do.
No, I just man trying to go to the
No,
Y. But anyway,
yeah. So you want to start doing stand
I
up?
do. I do. It's one of those things where I have a lot of, experience being on stage, and I feel very comfortable talking. I think if anything, I have to learn to edit myself and be more.
See, sorry, I'm gonna cut
No,
you off.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't edit yourself. Be yourself. That is the beautiful thing about stand up. A lot of people who do edit themselves, they're holding themselves back. Um, you can write your jokes and edit your jokes to make them funnier, but as long as it's you, like, because there are so many jokes out there anybody can do. Anybody can
Mm.
do fucking dating's hard in New York. and it
Stood
has
her.
no personality. Has no fucking personality.
Yeah.
How many jokes I hear? Oh, and I was jerking off, and that's the last time I'm allowed in the subway. Like shit like that. Like anyone could tell that fucking joke. So it's not a good joke. Even if you write a joke and it's bad, terrible. Fucking, it's your joke. No one else can steal that
Right.
concept, and you can refine it to make it funny.
I think, and I believe that. I mean, I watch a lot of comedy. It's how I wake up every day, and I think I did a little bit. I did a workshop at the Comedy Store. I think it was uptown, like before the pandemic. It's actually when I was still doing coke, and I was kind of like deep in my addiction, and I was like, well, I got to do something because I don't have a job and
Yeah.
I'm grinding my teeth. So I went there and I paid like whatever it was, $20 to get up and get 5 minutes, and I get two drinks and
$20. Crazy. I guess
yeah.
with the drinks, yeah.
Yeah, so that was the deal, and we got up 5 minutes, and then we got some feedback, and I have some of these funny songs, and I was doing songs, and as a musician, I'm like, trying to still figure it out,
Mhm.
and he's like, oh, well, you're going for some cheap laughs, because I had the song, the Fat Song, and that was kind of cool, and there was this song I had called the Masturbation Song, and it was funny when I was younger,
Yeah.
but he's like, a joke is more well crafted than that, and
Yeah.
like I got really interested in the artistry and started listening to people talk, and it's fascinating, and there's very also attractive to me because you don't have to bring any instruments.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's the best because yeah, I think it's one of the most underappreciated things because it seems so easy to do,
Hmm.
but it's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like in comparison to whatever. Like I don't know. I think it's harder to learn to do stand-up comedy than play a guitar.
Do you play guitar?
No.
Okay.
Like not be really good at guitar, but to play Wonderwall on guitar, I think
Oh, well, that's very
like
basic.
yeah.
Yeah, that's very basic. I
Like to
mean,
be fucking like Randy Rhoads, like you gotta be fucking
he was an
uh,
exceptional. Talk about a genius. I mean, he was a
yeah.
genius. It's like somebody you can learn something, but you take something that it's hard to do and then make that even more
Yeah.
special. Like that's something that a guy like that.
And that's
Uh,
why, in my opinion, like one of the best like guitar players of all time.
mm. You like Ozzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Ozzy. I mean, I liked a lot of metal. Like,
Yeah, I
but
mean Jimi Hendrix is also like up there,
yeah,
but he died like so young.
he died young, and a lot of my generation, Kurt Cobain, like Kurt Cobain.
But he wasn't really like exceptionally well like at playing instruments. He like
Well,
just figured out interesting chord project like he was more creative, but like he wasn't like doing all this technical.
I don't know if I'd call him a genius, but he was very artful in ways that
Yeah.
it seemed like he wasn't trying. Like that was sort of the art of his, like he didn't want to be famous. He didn't want to do these things that, gave him, status, because that wasn't what his whole ethos was
Yeah.
about. But like he would break his instruments, but he also built them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all those guitars, like the things, like I found out about like how he ended up changing out the pickups in his guitars. I mean, he soldered that shit. Like that's not easy to do, to be able to
You
do
think
like
Courtney Love killed him?
now that's an interesting thing. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause she's a celebrity whore, and
Yeah.
she's
She was
horrible.
in a band called Hole. You would think.
So she went deep.
Yeah.
But she actually, yeah, she was in Hole at the same time Nirvana was, and I don't think she was really a musician. I think she was a scenester, was attracted to somebody who was the real deal. And he had a charisma about him. That wasn't the only thing. I mean, you have Dave Grohl, you
Yeah.
had Chris Novoselic. I mean, they wrote music that spoke of something in the moment. And to look back, you can't really understand it because it's not as sophisticated maybe as some stuff now, but I remember, like, people say I
Not a
remember.
different time.
Well, like people say, hey, I remember where JFK was when he died. I remember where I
He was
was
Dallas. He was in Dallas
when
when he died.
no, not him, when
You
when
just
you
said
found out.
yeah.
Did I say it?
Yeah, you said it. Yeah.
Okay,
I knew what you
sorry.
meant. I was just
what,
Busting balls.
or who's the other guy? John Lennon, right? You knew where you
Yeah.
were. I remember where I
9/11, the
was.
big one. I feel like.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean that I remember that vividly. But yeah, Kurt Cobain, I remember that vividly too. I mean, I remember the day I found it was 1994, and it was like that was really, I mean, I wasn't like crying or anything, but like I was like, oh, well, I understand it, but it was a huge loss
Yeah.
for the music he didn't make. Um, anyways.
And we're back. We were just talking about music on the break, but more. Um. All right, I'll ask that later. But fucking, we were just talking about like hardcore bands.
Hmm.
Like I don't know, like I like Biohazard. I'm not like super big into it anymore. I grew out of it. I was
Yeah.
like, this shit kind of sucks. Everything's super fucking negative. But like, there are some good bands I'll listen to from time to time.
Mm.
Um, like I don't know if you're familiar with like Hatebreed.
I've heard of it.
It's like
I'll be honest, like a lot of that stuff, I wasn't listening to stuff that, uh, that much. Hardcore was not my main thing. I liked punk and post
yeah,
punk and some of that crossed over, like Fugazi. I really love Fugazi. I liked the Refuse Party Program, probably one of my favorite. I mean, and the only reason I call it maybe hardcore is because it's like kind of screamo. It's not,
yeah,
but it's like really smart, like hard.
yeah. Hardcore is dumb. That's like
Yeah,
the other thing why like I like Marauder. Like
yeah,
Marauder, I think they have some really good fucking like guitar solos and shit. This band Everybody Gets Hurt, they have fucking crazy drums.
yeah.
And like those are like two of the bands like I'll listen to from that time to time. But even that I'm just like, all right,
What
fuck
do you
it.
think about At the Drive-In?
Never heard of them.
What? Really? Mars Volta? You know Mars Volta?
Yes, I know Mars Volta.
Mars Volta was what At the Drive-In became.
Okay.
But Mars Volta is not,
It's kind of like Boxcart Racer to Blink 182.
I don't know that. I mean, no Bleak 182, but I don't know what Boxcar is.
It's
It's,
like their other band and it
oh,
was I think right before or at the same time, and they only have one like EP out.
well, At the Drive-In was much harder. I mean, they were like screaming and but like cool. It wasn't, it was,
It wasn't too much.
yeah, like I don't know. I mean, I'm not too much into emo, but
Oh, I like a little
like
emo pop
Jets to
punk stuff.
Brazil, I like. Do you know Jets to Brazil?
Nope.
Orange Rhyming Dictionary is a great album. But like that was like sort of the era, like late 90s,
Yeah.
early 2000s.
I don't know, like Taking Back Sunday. Like I'm from Long
Yeah.
Island. Like, I listen to shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like I sort of a product of whatever was like tickling me at the time, and rock naturally gravitated to. I grew up with it,
How do you feel
so
about Santana?
Santana's great. I mean, I've listened to it, like it's played. I don't want to say it's played out, but it's like I've just heard it so many
Yeah.
times. I think he's
That's how I feel about
amazing.
like Sublime. I'm just like,
Oh, and I love Sublime.
I'm just like, dude, how many times can I listen to fucking 40 Ounce to Freedom?
That was the album I was thinking of too. I love it. 40 ounces to freedom. I don't know the rest of it because I don't like listen to words, but
I'm the same way, dude. I fucking yeah, I worked at a tattoo shop and they played fucking 40 Ounce to Freedom almost every day. I was like, I
yeah, I
can't
can't.
fucking listen to this shit
Mm-mm.
anymore. And then after that, they started playing like Die Antwood. And I'm just like, this is the worst. I fucking hate Die Antwood. The 40 back.
And so the ninja.
I fucking
Oh,
hate it.
Leo,
It's so
Leo.
annoying.
I mean, there was a time when I'd be hanging out with my buddy. We'd either be doing coke or smoking and watching DeAntwoord videos, and like Ziggy Azalea, is it
Iggy Azalea?
Iggy Azalea, yeah, video or whatever. 212, right? Is that right? Isn't that the track
I don't know. I'm
212?
not like super familiar with her. I'm more of like a rap guy,
Yeah.
honestly. But
Yeah, rap. I mean, it's funny because I played in a rap band called Low Profile where we did live hip hop, and it
yeah,
was cool. It's like a little bit neo soul and whatever, but I mean, hip hop to
some,
me just it doesn't speak to me in the way that certain music, but I also don't like a lot of old music too because it feels played out to me, so I don't really know what I like
I don't know. Like,
anymore.
I feel like Wu-Tang Clan is like timeless.
Yeah, I would say Old Dirty
Yeah,
is my soul. Big Baby Jesus, I'm waiting. That is my
Asan
God.
Unique.
Huh?
Asan Unique.
Yeah. Like,
Fucking my ferret, my dead ferret was named Ason after ODB
so who is your favorite artist?
of all time.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
honestly, Creed's pretty high up there.
it can't be Creed. Really? You
Yeah,
listen to hardcore and you
I don't
like
know, hardcore is
rap?
dumb music, but like I don't know, like Creed, Wu-Tang Clan, like those are probably like, top two. But like I don't know, it's like is it just top two because I'm nostalgic about it, or is it top two because
Hmm.
it's actually good?
Well, why is it nostalgic for
Just
you?
growing up listening to that.
Was it
Uh,
something that your parents played or
no, they actually didn't play Creed. No, Creed like fucking love on my own. But
okay.
like Wu-Tang Clan, like my brother listened to it a lot.
Hmm.
Same with like shit like Immortal Technique, Biggie Smalls, Tupac,
Right.
all that like
Right.
older rap shit like Nas, like I don't know, like that's like more nostalgic. And like I listen
Mhm.
to it from time to time. But like on the newer shit, like I don't know, I really like Sleepy Hollow and like Pop Smoke, Fabio Foreign, just New York Crip shit,
Mm.
whoopty. But
Okay. No, I mean, like, I don't know it. I mean, Pat will play me shit in the car, and I think he's just trying to figure out what I don't like, you know.
yeah, Pat put me on to Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, is that the dude in prison who like came out of prison just says ridiculous stuff?
No, I don't know. I
I
love
liked
Kodak Black,
him.
honestly. Kodak Black's awesome.
Yeah.
I listen to Institutions like every week. I don't, and this isn't Institutions, but I don't, what was it? I don't paint words, I picture paint. That's fucking funny. Dude, he's a menace. On Black Friday, he dropped an album uh called Mayhem.
Hmm.
And the opening line to like the song is sometimes I get angry, so I want to cut an M word's dick off and make him eat it. It's fucking so bizarre. He
Hmm.
always talks about shit. I don't know how to potty.
Hmm.
I'm the shit. I don't know how to potty. Is yeah, I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin.
Well,
Great,
what
legit,
was it?
a fake perk.
Well, what is a fake perk?
Fetty. Yeah,
No, I know. I know
it's
what.
like fentanyl. Fetty.
Wait. So a fake perk is fentanyl.
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's other
Cool.
compounds and
See, I'm
shit.
always learning, you know. I can't say that I've done every drug. I did have a what do you call that? The pill.
Like
The
blues, Roxy's,
yeah.
Xanax.
I had Oxy once and I didn't know it was Oxy. You know, I had never heard of that term
Yeah.
before. And my friends in California, I was living in San Diego at the time, and they were like, "Hey," because they just like gave me it and we partied. So I
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, here, take this. It's they give it to cancer patients."
Morphine, dude. Morphine.
Yeah. No, I've had morphine. I've had
I
morphine.
had morphine
I
after
had
fucking
intravenous morphine.
yeah,
Shit, dude.
yeah,
I was in the
after
hospital.
I broke my finger and they got surgery after. Like, 'cause I waited 3 weeks to get surgery. But fucking yo, I was so fucking high. It
Rocked.
was the best.
Yeah, dude, fucking drugs. I mean, like, so this thing, they gave it to me and it was like, yeah, it's lasting like 12 hours or whatever it is. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm like itching. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is that? And I'm like, guys, my balls fucking itch like ridiculous. I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, oh yeah, we forgot to tell you. And I'm like, yo, dude, like they did stupid shit, like took the tranquilizers that were supposed to be for the cat. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, I hung out with idiots.
No, dude, when
Yeah.
I was on morphine, my ex and my mom like were at the hospital with me, and I thought I was playing it off so cool that I was high. And I go to my ex, mad loud, but I think I'm whispering, "Yo, I'm high as fuck. Don't tell my mom." They just started bursting out laughing. It's like I hit my fucking head getting in the car, like just boom, because my mom had a Mini Cooper. I fucking just smacked my shit on it. Uh,
So, I mean, like, were you in the hospital long, or was it?
no, it was just a surgery because I didn't. They put like a pin in my finger, um, but like I should have got it taken care of way before. I wouldn't have like a fucked up finger if I did. But
Oh, wow. Well, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Does it affect you in any way?
No.
Uh,
If my key falls, something falls in between my car seat, I can't really get it. That's about it.
okay. Well, that's kind of yeah. Ooh, ooh, it's making my fingers. Yeah, I mean, I was in the hospital in 19. I actually almost died a couple times, and
ODing or just
no, just like things. When I was in college, I was 19, and I don't know, they don't really know why, but like I had an ulcer, a
okay.
bleeding ulcer, and I started throwing up blood, and they took me to the hospital, and they pumped my stomach, and and they gave me morphine because like I had lost a lot of blood, and they were trying to get a vein, and
Yeah.
my veins collapsed and all this. So I remember my friends are, come in and they're like looking at me, and I'm literally green, you
Yeah.
know. They're like, oh, how are you doing? And I'm like, yo, they pumped my stomach. You want to see?
Yeah.
Because they had the tube. So I mean, but yeah, I was feeling fucking good. Um,
Yeah,
but
it's crazy what drugs can do, man.
yeah, well, if you almost die, it's like, well, like
Like not.
yeah, I almost died, and so I kind of had this theory, and it's probably why I ended up, like I wouldn't call it YOLO because I didn't that term hadn't come around, but I was like, well, I'm marked for death, like
Yeah,
that
some
Steven
Carpe Diem shit.
Seagal. And I'm like, so anything after this time is just like free. Like I was supposed to die when I was 19. So I got a Chinese character tattooed
Yeah.
on that's supposed to mean death. I don't know actually
Yeah, I
what it
got hit
means.
Japanese.
Wow, that's pretty hardcore
Yeah.
of you.
Like an edgy 18-year-old.
And I didn't get it covered up because
Nah, I mean, what like it's just a product of its time.
yeah, I feel like that's what a tattoo should be. You shouldn't, like it should be like this is when this happened, this is when this happened, and
Yeah, I got shit to remind me of shit I used to do
yeah.
and how I moved on from it.
It's about time I got a tattoo though. It's been 10 years. So,
It's been
oh,
a few months.
15. Huh? How many?
Been a few months.
Few months?
Yeah, I finished my chest.
So you're going for the whole shebang, huh?
Yeah, I mean, really, all I have left, I want to do like the filler on my legs, but
But you're not gonna have any skin left,
yeah,
man.
I mean, I have my stomach and my ribs. That's really about it.
Huh?
But I gotta get my throat and
No, dude, don't do your
I'm not gonna do
throat.
the front. I'll just do the side of my neck and maybe one on my face. But
Oh my God. Oh my God. You don't want to do that. You don't know, man. You don't know.
I'll be famous, dude.
It-
I'm gonna be big time.
is that is that to ensure you're famous?
Oh, I'm gonna wait until I'm famous before I get those.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get if I do get anything on my face, it's not gonna be big.
Yeah.
It'll be like something small, and it won't be like front and center. It'll probably be on like the side.
Okay. So no Takashi
No,
or
I'm not going like that. I think that's so fucking stupid.
it's dumb. It's dumb. I mean, and to each his own. I mean, for me, it's like a sleeve would be cool. Like back in my day, anybody who had any tattoo was like hard. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like tattoos, like
I hate when I see pussies with tattoos.
yeah. I mean,
Like you
it's
go to Williamsburg and they all you can tell the tattoos. It's like the little like thin line, like fine line,
yeah.
fucking little bullshit,
Well, they got them all at the same time, and you can tell.
or like the shitty stick and pokes up the
Well,
whole
dude,
arm.
this one, I got that in 2000.
Yeah,
And it's blurry as hell, and
yeah,
I
it's
never got
blown
it
out.
touched
But
up, and I'm like, fuck it, it's my tattoo. I
yeah,
mean, like I have one up here that was my design, and that's like, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't matter. You
it's
can
like
see it
a
or not.
little tribal.
Little beetle. I
Oh,
did
it's
it
a
as a
beetle.
beetle. The reason I did it is because I got a D on it in college, and I was like,
For Dan.
huh? D
D
for
for
Dan.
Dan.
No, D for like as in you didn't turn it in on time.
Oh, D in like a class. I thought you were saying you got a D tattooed on you
No,
and you turned it into a beetle.
yeah, it was the D, and I I put it on my arm. No, yeah, and I brought it to I was like, yo, teach, I got that thing you gave me a D on tattooed on me. It's my first tattoo. And she was like, oh, that's so cool. I was like, well, maybe you could fucking change my grade.
Did it work?
No, didn't. But I graduated college in 4 years, so I was
Yeah.
pretty happy
There
about
you
that.
go. It's more than most, more than me.
Yeah. I mean, listen, dude, college is fucking hard.
I don't think it was too hard. I mean, granted, I went to 13th grade, but like
Well, when
Nassau
you say
Community
13,
College.
you went to community.
Yeah,
All right.
I have an associate's degree
That's
plus some
great.
extra credits, but like I don't know, like I can go back and get if I went full time, I can get my degree in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
But
Do it, man, if you want. But if you don't want to, don't,
it's just a money pit. I have to do it online. I'd have to like stop doing stand up as frequently,
Yeah.
shit like that. And like I don't want to make those sacrifices because I, as corny as it sounds, like I don't know, I believe in myself. Like maybe my podcast won't blow up or nothing like that, but like I think I'm gonna be good enough as a comedian to make it.
Yeah. I mean, I think a podcast is a great thing. I mean, I've been thinking about doing a podcast myself.
Yeah, you used to have DVD.
You know, well, here's the thing. Because mental health is sort of like what I want. I have this concept called mental chillness. I have the actually I got the t-shirt over here.
Yeah,
Maybe I can show it later, but all right, hold on a
yeah.
second. So I was
The shorts are crazy.
Yo,
The shorts are
what's
fucking.
wrong with the shorts, bro? Are they too long?
They're too high.
Are they too long?
They're too high.
Oh shit. Oh, these are great, man.
You cuffed them up.
I cuffed them up.
Cut them yourself.
I did not cut them. I bought them like this. Uh, yeah, this is mental chillness, and the whole concept is actually an album I did. I recorded it on Friday 13th. I think it was 2020, and I put an album up. But mental chillness, I really like that concept because it's like reclaiming mental illness. It's like fuck you. It's not an illness, it's a chillness, And I wanna
I don't agree with that.
what?
I don't think it's very chill.
Um,
Maybe if you're depressed.
yo, that's
that.
not what I mean. It's like no, man, like mental chillness, it's very catchy and it's okay to be crazy, and I don't mean crazy in a way that's like I mean in clinical way, like there's advantages and there's benefits, and I think it's like everybody with there's a balance. There's definitely a yin and a yang to everything, and it's like any difficulties or stress that you have in your life, you can take that and do something with it. Like any pain that you have, there's a purpose to that pain. It's not for no reason. It's just what I mean, I'm getting like, into it.
Sentimental. It's fine, dude. We're at the end of the episode. No one's gonna see it anyway.
Wow. I just plugged myself and I should have just pegged myself.
You like game pegged?
Oh, well, I know.
You
I mean, this is,
definitely like a finger in there. It's cool.
I mean, it's
Nothing
not
wrong
that
with that.
it's happened. I mean, but I mean, shit, dude, just be open.
That happened to us all. Everyone in this room has had a finger in it.
Well, you just don't need to talk about it. We can accept.
I'm trying to get it. No,
You're trying to get it into the conversation.
No, I don't. Have I ever had a finger in my ass?
I'm sure. Some really eager girl has been like,
Girl.
Has it been?
I think it was
Well,
a dude. No.
Then it wasn't a finger.
But I found out Dan has a friend who was running for New York City mayor, Curtis Lewa. No, it's a
No, it's a
Paperboy
Paperboy Prince.
Prince.
Yeah. So I
He's
turned the
it's a
volume down.
non-binary clown.
Well, this is, I don't know, man. Like this is apparently what he's doing to get elected, but
Seems to be working. You said he made the council.
I don't know what he did, but no, he's actually a really wonderful human being.
He's a drug runner, or is he just someone you played music with?
No, he's a rapper, activist, and I think, his whole thing is that, he does parties. He has like a shop, he's not.
Oh, him dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I mean, he's a cool dude. He was always like in this thing called fucking what the hell is it? Brooklyn Wildlife, and it was a bunch of, you know, hip hop artists and musicians and artists and, you know, weird folks. And, you know, he was part of that. And I did shows, I played shows with this guy. And yeah, the legacy of the East Brooklyn Center of the Black Self-Determination.
Mhm.
He's always involved in politics. So he's been doing this for a while. He has a shop in Bushwick where he, I think it's the Love Shop or something. And it's on Myrtle. You know, and you know, you could buy some clothes and talk
Yeah,
to
check
him.
out
Shit.
Paperboy Prince.
Yeah, Paperboy Prince. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Vote for him for mayor 2025.
Or
Um,
don't.
I can't or don't.
Do the right thing.
But
Vote.
I mean, you know, what are your options?
Curtis Lewa. You know
I
him
don't
now?
know. What's
Curtis
his
Lewa is he was apparently running under the Republican Party. He's the nominee. He was
Yeah.
a guardian angel.
Okay.
He was like
How
the guy
long?
who founded it. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
that guy, the dude
Yeah,
with
he's
the
a
beret.
he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have him be mayor,
Yeah.
but you know, good luck.
Yeah, I mean, I can't vote.
Really?
For like New York, yeah, I'm not a resident of the city.
Oh no, I
No.
thought isn't Queens?
Yeah, but I'm registered on Long Island.
Oh,
I didn't change
okay.
my address. I'm not paying city taxes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So do you
I
pay?
pay
You
Long
do
Island.
not pay city taxes?
No, yeah, I pay Long Island taxes.
I mean, I thought whether you live, if you work in New York, you have to pay.
Oh, well, I
city
don't work in the
tax.
city. I don't work in the city.
When you live in the city. So I'm going to cut all this, but yeah. So if you work in New York City, you have to. If you work in New York City, if you live in New York City, you have to pay New York City tax. If you work in New York City, but live on Long Island, live in upstate, you do not have to pay New York City tax.
But if you live in the
If you live in New York City and work somewhere else, you still have to pay New York City tax.
Well,
Okay, got it.
Philly, it wasn't that way. If you work in Philly and you live outside the city, you would have to pay city tax. So
Okay.
that's why I didn't live in the city. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
All right,
What were
cut
we
back.
talking about?
We're back again because we apparently admitted some illegal stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's about the episode. Our camera keeps dying.
Yeah.
So Mental Chillness,
Mhm.
DVD, Plain White Jeans,
It's not plain white jeans.
Tight
But it's
White
okay.
Jeans, Duct Tape
Halo.
Halo.
Duct tape Halo. That's the thing I really would like to push because that actually exists right now and is going to stick around. It's my Bandcamp, Duct Tape Halo with 1T. You know, check it out.
That's
See
how
if you like
Duct
it.
Tape is spelled.
No, Duct Tape is actually spelt with 2 T's.
Is it?
I wanted to be like a rapper, you know, 1 T.
Slightly changed.
It looks better too.
Yeah.
Like 2 T's in the middle of the word doesn't really
I
flow.
don't know. A lot of words have 2 T's.
Duct tape. But I actually, to be honest, I did spell it wrong. I just kind of went with it.
Amen, brother. Dyslexic for life. And because this is being filmed on July 2nd,
Yep.
this is actually the date the Declaration of Independence was supposed to be signed on.
Nice.
Just so you guys know. Granted, not everyone signed it until sometime in August, but we celebrated on the 4th of July because I believe that's when the first signature was done by John Hancock. So you learned something new today. And if you knew that already, you're fucking gay. Mental Chillness. He's wearing a Bloodborne shirt.
Oh,
He
yeah.
plays Elden Ring games. He's a dork, but he's a cool guy. He's the #1 hater of the podcast. Dan Victor,
Fuck
Dan
this.
Friel.
No, not Dan Friel. That was the guy who sued me. Dave Friel is the dude who sued me. Fuck that guy.
You're Dan Friel.
I am Dan Victor, Victor, because Victor is always a winner. Not a wiener, a winner.
Dan Friel, thank you for coming on.
Gotta stop.